Welcome back to this week's episode of Enough. This week we want to introduce you to one of our newly graduated seniors here at Holy Trinity.
Hi, I'm Nuli Beccaris. I just graduated Union High School and I will be attending Boise State University next fall. It's a pleasure to be here on Enough.
Many times, myself included, people put church on the back burner instead of giving it the care that it needs. In fact, we can observe this right now as we have our live streams every Sunday, and yet not everyone tunes in or watches the entire service. Again, myself included. It can be hard to be attentive or even bring yourself to turn it on when we have so many distractions around us in our homes.
This struggle is nothing new. Rather, it is something that we all may have struggled with before the closure of all of our churches. To offer some encouragement, we want to offer a new way to look at this situation. Look at your life as a fraction. Whatever activity we may be doing will be the numerator, and orthodoxy with Christ will be the denominator. This means that if we are playing sports, socializing, or working, that God is the base of all of it. Once an activity begins to encroach on how often we connect with God, or how often we go to church, then it becomes an idol.
As many of us have found ourselves socially distant from the church in recent months, it is important that we try to keep the faith within us. As an athlete who frequently missed services on Sundays, the game became distracting. Many athletes will tell you that with age, it unfortunately is easy to be drifted away from the church. But, like Nico and Noah have said, this issue doesn't regard just athletes anymore. Coronavirus has forced our 1,000-member church to allow a mere 25 people every Sunday.
It has caused us to become indifferent in a sense. This doesn't mean that we should all rush to be the 25 people in the pews, but rather strengthen our spiritual life with the means that we have. St. Paisios the Athonite writes, "Indifference toward God leads to indifference towards everything else. It leads to disintegration. Faith in God is so very important. When a man loves God, he loves his parents too, and his home, his relatives, his work, his village, his whole region, his state, and his fatherland."
So as our governments continue to open religious institutions, we encourage you to keep the faith going, because sooner rather than later, we will all be gathered once again with the same common interest, God. Let us not be caught unprepared, but instead come to worship at that time better spiritually than we had been the last time you entered.
We hope that as we continue to have limited members in the church, you are able to find encouragement in these videos and in the other resources that the church has provided, remembering God is enough.